For the second time in about 2 weeks, investigators from the state police, the Lackawanna County District Attorney's Office, and the FBI swarmed the Old Forge Police Department and executed a search warrant. This time, they took computers, hard drives, and files from the Borough building. The Lackawanna County District Attorney says this search was spurred by the developing sexual abuse investigation.
All I'm going to say is that we're looking for records that are pertinent to our investigation. And like I've been saying for the last 2 weeks, wherever this evidence takes us, we're going to go. And if charges are warranted, they're going to be filed.
Unlike the first raid, the search warrant was made public. According to the documents, investigators are looking into the way the police department was run during the time of the alleged sexual abuse. A former Old Forge firefighter, Police Captain James Kranitsky, and Police Chief Larry Semenza have all been accused of having sexual contact with the same teenage girl several years ago. Investigators say following those arrests, they uncovered information that Chief Semenza may have told officers to alter police reports and to not arrest friends of the department and the borough. The search warrant also mentions certain domestic abuse cases that may have been covered up. The raid was discreet. Many people in downtown Old Forge didn't know it was going on and were shocked to find out the scandal has stretched this far.
You know, I thought it was over when Kranitsky was arrested. When Kranitsky and Giovacci, I had no idea our chief of police would be into something like that. It's absolutely insane to me.
If Zane Rutherford is being treated like a conquering hero, it's not too far from the truth. The 17-year-old senior at Benton Area High School is back with a gold medal he won in an international wrestling competition in Azerbaijan, located near Russia.
To win it, that's what my goal was coming out here. This is the best I can do at this stage of my life, so just take it from here.
Zane and 9 other wrestlers from across the country represented the USA in the Fila Cadet World Championships. This is video of Zane practicing at the Slaughterhouse in Benton in June before he left for the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs. His coach, Russ Hughes, joined Zane on his journey.
It's pretty special to see somebody from a small town like ours that ended up doing so well.
This parade was thrown in honor of Zane to welcome the native son home. His mother, Sarah, says she's overwhelmed both by her son's success and her hometown's support. She says many of their friends were with them when they got the news Zane won the gold.
We had a bunch of Benton supporters that came to the house that morning, and everybody was sitting with us, and it was just very emotional. It was so exciting.
But despite being world champ, Zane and his coach remain grounded. Zane is gearing up for another season with the Benton Tigers wrestling team, and he and his coach say the hard work doesn't stop.
Back to the drawing board and get back at it, and the season's right around the corner.
I'm still the same person, just have the same goals I had before and just pursue them.
Zane says he plans to continue to compete in wrestling competitions and hopes he'll be able to bring home more medals in the future. Peggy Lee, Newswatch 16, Columbia County.
Tara Queza showed up to her ice cream shop at the Scranton Farmers Market in shock. The power had gone out overnight, and a lot of her product wasn't fit to be sold.
Borderline stroke, that I was going to have a lot of product loss, and it's Friday. It's a farmer's market day. It's the end of the season. It's scary.
Though the farmers market in the Weston Field section of the city was up and running, the electricity was not. Because of this, early in the morning, a car hit a utility pole on Albright Avenue nearby. PPL got to work fast, but nearly 700 homes and businesses were without power. Police say the driver of the car may face DUI charges. While many of the homes here had power by daybreak, the farmers market went without for most of the day.
We weren't sure what we were going to do. For a while, we weren't even going to try to come. We were just going to let the day pass, and then we have a large generator at the farm that runs all our refrigeration.
You might not think it, but some vendors really rely on electricity to keep their food fresh. Some brought in generators to make sure they stayed in business. Others got a little creative.
I brought shaping pans from home, and I have some food in the shaping pans getting warm, and I have some cold salads that we can do, so we were improvising.
Suzanne Drumsta from Country Cuisine Catering says even though she was only able to serve about 10% of all of her food, it's better than no business at all. As the summer winds down, farmers market days get more and more important for these farmers.
Friday is our biggest day, so my truck is loaded to the back door, and it would have been a major loss, but we would have come back.
Players ran out of the tunnel at Beaver Stadium, entering a new era of Penn State football, and for the first time, hundreds of student athletes shared the field with them, showing they are one team, one university, united.
It's exciting to see them out in the field again, you know.
What did you think about the show of support, one team?
Phenomenal. Unbelievable.
It was outstanding. You know, really good for the kids that are out there playing today, and the support of all the fans, you know, showing that to them, I think it's exceptional.
97,000 fans, just 10,000 short of capacity, turned out to support the Nittany Lions in their first game of the season against the Ohio Bobcats. With a new coach in Bill O'Brien, and also for the first time, names on the uniforms. A lot has changed in the game day experience, but fan support is still the same.
I think we're one family, you know, and I think we can really come together, and we have a lot to play for, and it's pride, and these are men, and Bill O'Brien has really done a great job.
One thing that hasn't changed, though, the tailgating tradition in Happy Valley. Fans sporting their blue and white jam the lots around the stadium. Despite a scandal, allegations of a cover-up, and tough NCAA sanctions, football and school spirit are back in Happy Valley.
We feel excited. It's a new season and a new start. We're great. Even though we love JOPA, I think it's time to move on.
Because everyone has their own opinions and everything, and we just want to say that we're still here and love it. So, well, that we still are and always will be Penn State.
Despite a tough loss to the Ohio Bobcats 24-14, thousands of students, fans, and alumni joined in singing the Penn State alma mater, showing they still are Penn State proud. Rennie Workman, Newswatch 16, reporting from Beaver Stadium at Penn State University.